Hey gents, as Doc Brown would say, I must apologize for my terrain model. It's not to scale, right? Alright. Good morning, sir, ma'am. I'm Captain Davis with the Army National Guard Operations Group Wolf. Welcome to the movement to contact South Lane. Let me orient you to the terrain model. North, east, south, west. At the top right of the terrain model is a north-seeking arrow, which I accidentally drew on the left. The terrain model is located at the grid 78628465. Northernmost grid line is the 86 grid line. Easternmost is the 79 grid line. The southernmost is the 83 grid line. And the easternmost is the westernmost is the 71 grid line. At the lower right is the terrain model legend, which I have not built. This terrain model, deviating from our SOP, will have a purple single strand represents unimproved roads. Double strand represents improved roads. Our northernmost roads are range dirt roads. Our southernmost road is a range 14 dirt road. Our easternmost road is a south range road. And then our westernmost road is this dirt road just prior to the impact area. Man-made objects include this wire fence to the west and south. And then major terrain features. This terrain is open and gradually slopes down from east to west. Friendly units are represented in blue, east of the impact area. There are no major bodies of water on this terrain. And enemy units' suspected positions and actions are marked in red. I have grids as needed. The supporting and collective tasks for this lane are to integrate direct fires, conduct support by fire, integrate indirect fire support, conduct cordon and search, and conduct troop leading procedures. The battle drills to be evaluated are react to direct fire contact and react to indirect fire. The task conditions and standards for this lane come from TE&O 17 CO 1074. Task of conduct a movement to contact Armor and Mech Infantry Company team for an ABCT. The conditions: a company team is conducting operations in a live fire environment independently or as part of a battalion or larger force and receives an operation order to conduct movement to contact to develop the situation and establish or regain contact with the enemy. The company is conducting operations at night in a dynamic and complex operational environment against a hybrid threat. The order includes the following control measures: phase lines, contact points, checkpoints, areas of operation, axes of advance, and an objective in depth to ensure contact with the enemy. All necessary personnel and equipment are available. The company has guidance on the rules of engagement. Standards: the company team conducts the movement to contact in accordance with ATP 390.1, the order, and the commander's guidance. The company develops the situation, gains and maintains contact, disrupts, fixes, and maneuvers to defeat or destroy the enemy, and follows through. The company moves no later than the time specified in the order. The company reports required intelligence information. And the company complies with rules of engagement. Resources for this lane are 16 OP4 here to my right, 2 RPGs, Gadoosh, 4 main battle tanks to the right of the 16 OP4 personnel, 4 indirect fire simulators. Each simulator represents 4 rounds for a total of 16 rounds, 1 smoke, and 2 handheld video tech personnel here to the left of the OP4 next to me. General scenario: the company team receives a frag order to conduct movement to contact to eliminate enemy forces in the company AO. Company team occupies an attack position in preparation for the movement to contact mission. The company team conducts a tactical movement. Enemy forces are moving toward their march objective and have recon elements out front. Recon elements engage the company team and fall back to the main body. Company team reacts to contact and takes actions on contact. The company team conducts consolidation and reorganization to include the CASEVAC, medevac of any casualties. The company team participates in a hot wash AAR. This lane will be executed using the crawl, walk, run method. On the crawl phase, one section, 2 tanks, located in the vicinity of the OP, will be in the open, not in defilade or masked by cover and concealment. They will offer light resistance and attempt to break contact back toward their AA vicinity of the company team's march objective. On the walk phase, the company platoon will attempt a frontal attack from the march objective on line. With no bounding, they'll be using traveling overwatch. They will offer medium resistance. On the run phase, the tank platoon will use bounding overwatch to conduct their movement to contact. Upon contact, they will use smoke discharges and crossing fields of fire, offering heavy resistance to overwhelm the Blue 4. They will use cover and concealment as best they can, identifying defilade or reverse slope positions as able. Safety. All soldiers will wear eye pro, ear pro, and gloves while conducting training. Water is unit provided and can be set up anywhere along the lane. Be aware of wildlife such as snakes and scorpions, and leave all animals and insects alone. Personnel and vehicles should be aware of changing terrain and vegetation and apply necessary safety measures for traversing the training lanes. In case of inclement weather, we'll move all packs to the closest hardpoint structure, which is a building on range 15, located vicinity 7875-8440. If we cannot reach the hard structure, we'll move to low-lying area and move 100 meters away from vehicles sheltering in place. For X-Row, close kills will be conducted within 10 meters, 5 meters in mount. Weapons will be pointed down and away. A round will be discharged, and close kill will be called out. Combatants will not take weapons, supplies, or personal items. Combatants can use weapons in the immediate area of capture. Nothing will be thrown at any other player, and no training hand grenades are authorized. There is no hand-to-hand combat. Op 4 civilians on the battlefield will immediately go passive when told by Blue 4 to get down, and will comply with Blue 4 instructions. Detainees will not be physically gagged, blindfolded, or restrained. Blue 4 must possess the means to replicate a restraining a detainee. For example, if they wanted to detain 3 personnel, they must have 3 flex cuffs. All searches will be conducted by the same sex. The Op 4 safe pocket is the left cargo pocket. CASEVAC. All Blue 4 medical emergencies are handled by the Blue 4. If life, limb, or eyesight are threatened, the embed and lane OCT will offer assistance as needed to expedite the care of that soldier. The lane OCT is responsible for all Op 4 and civilians on the lane and their evacuation to higher care. The nearest ambulance exchange point is to the southeast, located at 8032-7611. The nearest HLC is vicinity of the march objective at 7831-8450. For emergencies, I will call range control at 162-128-4350, or on radio, single channel plain text at 3890. Sir, do you have any questions? Would you like to walk the lane?